Steve from Cosplay Alliance here, and we are at the premiere in Toronto of Furiosa. This is the much anticipated sequel to Fury Road. The movie's just gotten out, and we're gonna get some fan reactions. Let's go.
Whatever you have to do. However long it takes. Promise me you'll find your way home.
Steve from Cosplay Alliance here. We are watching Furiosa. This is the prequel to Mad Max Fury Road, and it stars Anya Taylor-Joy. It was amazing. I'm here after the movie, and we are going to get some audience reactions and see what everybody thinks. Let's go. So, Eric, what did you think of Furiosa?
At first was a little slow, and at the end it just reveals the first one that I saw. So that was cool. The whole movie I was wondering, what the hell is this going to? And then all of a sudden it kind of made sense halfway through, and at the end I didn't realize that this was the the last one I saw. So that was cool.
So you've clearly seen Fury Road. Have you seen any of the other Mad Max movies?
Seen them all.
Which one's your favorite?
Charlize Theron and Tom Hardy.
Okay, Fury Road.
The one before. This one was good too, because now at the end I get that it's the prequel of the movie.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how prepared do you think you would be for an apocalypse? How well do you think you'd do?
I think pretty good. I'll be ready for that.
Yeah, what would be your strategy?
Well, you gotta regroup, makes good teams, and I would say that would be the strategy, I guess.
Izzy, what did you think of Furiosa?
Oh, well, I thought it was like phenomenal. Great, awesome cinematography. The scenes were really cool. Great to see in IMAX. Like, it kind of gave me Dune 2 vibes a little bit.
You know, I get that. A lot of sand. A lot of sand. How does it compare to the other Mad Max films that you've seen?
I've actually never seen them. I've only seen this one.
Oh, you've never seen Fury Road?
No, I haven't.
Does this make you want to go home and watch Fury Road, knowing that this is the prequel?
Yeah, it makes me want to go do that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how prepared do you think you'd be for an apocalypse?
I think I'd be around a 10 out of 10.
Oh, you think so? You think you'd be prepared for it? What would you do? What would you do to survive an apocalypse? Because I am not that confident. I'd love to get your advice.
Yes. So I would basically like go in a basement, like lock all the doors, make sure I have a lot of food and extra flashlights prepared, and then make sure to stay there until the apocalypse has ended.
We're here with our friend Isaac. Isaac, what did you think of Furiosa?
Speechless. Like there was so many moments that were just so like iconic. Like there was little dialogue, but it was very impactful. The way that there was just chemistry without words. And then you just let the engine just roar. Like that's the language that we spoke for that whole movie.
How does it compare to the other Mad Max films you've seen?
Oh man, I think just more time with Furiosa, like fan favorite from the last movie. So you got to really see the story, and it was just so heartbreaking because there's just so many moments where she could have just lived her life and like saved herself, but because of that compassion that was there, she tried so many times for the small people big people in her life. But that's just what makes her Furiosa, because she's just willing to just put other people before herself, but do it in a badass way.
So who's your favorite Furiosa so far? Anya Taylor-Joy or Charlize Theron?
I mean, Charlize Theron is Charlize Theron, but this one was done so well. I feel like it was a good torch. You know what I mean? Like to be able to bring your own take on it, but also like to pass it off and be like, you did great last time. Like I'm just passing it back. So they were both really well.
Good answer. That was smooth.
They're both iconic, so I got to give them their dues. But yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how prepared do you think you'd be for an apocalypse like this?
Not prepared at all. I'm sorry. I see it. Like I love sci-fi, but like I would just be like, it's not meant for me. I'm not meant for it.
All right, Kareem, what did you think of Furiosa?
In a nutshell, yeah. Wow, I did my homework. Should I look at you or the camera? What do you think?
Either or.
I'm gonna look at the camera.
All right.
As lovely as you are to look at. I was blown away. So I'm a huge George Miller fan. I watched Mad Max. Road Warrior, Fury
Babe,
Road.
Pig in the City.
Yeah, I watched Thunderdome with Tina Turner the other day. These movies are wild. So, like, for the creativity, the world building, the types of creatures and characters, the type of organic mechanics, like the way they show things of the future. I think that even though it's a kind of might say it's a mindless action movie, it shows a lot of humanity in the inhumanity, like what we lose, what we're made out of. It's very bare bones type of deal. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it.
Now, you said you did your research. You said you're a big George Miller fan. How does it compare to the other Mad Max films?
All right. So my favorite is Fury Road because it was very simple. It was easy to follow. So that was the one to beat. This one might have done it because I really liked Furiosa from Fury Road. There's a little bit of Mad Max in here. You can't take Mad Max away from this franchise. I would love to have seen a little bit more Mad Max, but that's just because the geek factor there.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, in an apocalyptic situation, how well do you think you do?
Oh my goodness. Well, on that note, I want to say ceasefire now for all the people in Gaza because we're over here in a world of privilege watching movies where there's no water, no food, no medicine, and we're not that far away from Canada has to get this act together. We're to stop arming certain places, Israel, okay? Like, we got to stop this genocide. So I can't separate myself from the world too much.
I think the consensus is everyone loved it. Make sure to check out Furiosa. It is in theaters now. For Cosplay Alliance, I'm Bea.
You have it in you to make it epic.